Same thing goes for clapping.
We like to keep that down to a minimum.
You clap along with the song, clap in sync, not clap, 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 clap.
Yes.
That happens a lot. Any advice for newcomers in the world of dance or fitness?
Well, like I said, be patient. Just don't think you're going to wake up one morning and say, I'm going to be a dancer, or you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to say, I'm going to be a fitness instructor. You do have to put your time into it and know what it's about, know what you're getting yourself into. It is instructors just don't go in there, turn the music on and la la. No, it's about buying music. It's about putting stuff together. It's about getting a notebook and a pen and writing down your choreography and having them in front of you when you teach your class to make sure that you know what you're doing. I know when I'm teaching, it's like a 2-week process for me for each CD I put together, because I have to get the music, design the steps. What order am I putting this music in? Okay? Because you can't go from top-notch speed to downfall. It's got to be a bell curve. It's got to be a flow.
Gradual.
Yes, a gradual flow. And, so it's just more, it's a lot more than just turning on the power button on the stereo. You have to know safety, guidelines, body alignment, seeing when somebody's not standing up straight, or looking to see if it's time for a new pair of sneakers, my love. I've said that many times. So it's about really engaging with your group and loving what you're doing, because if it wasn't for me for the love of music, I don't know if I would be doing this.
Well, yes, dancing is an art form. Of course.
Absolutely.
That's why you're on the show. And most people don't realize that. It is beautiful to watch when you see people doing dance. I mean, obviously on a professional level, but in your classes too. I've taken them.
Yes, you have.
I take them all the time, every new routine you do, even when you broke your foot.
Oh, yes, when I broke my foot. Running around a gym with crutches. I was buffed up, though, but I have to say, I still taught. Cast and all.
Healed quickly.
Yes, I healed in 2 months after breaking my foot, which I was very proud. So it's good.
Mm-hmm.
All good. It was a good break, hon. It was a good break.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we won't get into that right now.
She's still buff and still teaching after all these years. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? My classes. Just like I said, loving music, staying fit, staying moving. Especially after finding out I have severe stenosis of my lumbar spine. I apparently broke my back one time. Excuse me, that I didn't realize I did, but then I knew how I did it. And healed incorrectly, but it doesn't stop me. So it's, you got to keep moving. It's a good thing. All good.
It's good advice, people. Remember that. Well, one final question. Why does art matter?
Art. There's such a large spectrum when it comes to art. Art is beautiful. It can come through music. It can come through steps. It can come through pictures, photographs, paintings, sculptures, pottery. Art is so universal. And so many people out there have so many gifts that they probably don't even know they have. So art matters to everybody, because something that you create or that you make, it could be jewelry. It could be, like I said, pottery. It could be a bouquet of flowers. It could be a painting. I have many of my granddaughter's paintings on my wall. It doesn't look like much. I've even had my granddaughter paint on my walls in my house. Also, my niece, she did the same thing. I have them have footprints and handprints and pictures all over my wall. So art is just what makes things beautiful, and it can come in any shape and form. It doesn't have to be just done with your hands. It could be done with your feet. It could be done with your voice. It could be done with every part of your body, and you just don't realize that what gifts that you have. Especially dance.
And she's danced her way into my heart.
Aw.
Still crazy after all these years.
Yes, you keep me laughing, that's for sure. The people that know this gentleman can vouch.
And I'm so glad you decided to be on the show finally.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's funny introducing and interviewing my wives.
There you go.
But worthy. And I hope everybody enjoys this. And check her out online.
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, Jazzarobex, how I spelt it. And I think it says Anna Jazzarobex, so you'll have to do the ANNA with that. And friend me or like me, and you could write things to me. Or you could reach me on Facebook. You could look up my name on there, Anna Rudy or Anna Monico. I have a few. If you even put in dance, you'll even find me through that as well.
And if you're in this part of Florida, you
yes,
can visit her.
if you're ever in the Brooksville, Spring Hill, Newport Richey area, look me up. I work at 2 Anytime Fitnesses. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday. I work at the Anytime Fitness on Marina in Spring Hill. It's Marina Boulevard, Spring Hill. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work at the Anytime Fitness in Brooksville, which is on 50 and 41. We're right there on the intersection. So you can hit me up Monday through Saturday at one of those Anytime Fitnesses.
And so she stays in great shape, folks.
Yeah, yeah. I've been with them for a while now. I teach 13 classes a week.
Ooh.
And loving it after all these years. They tell you, so as you get older, you're supposed to cut your class time down, but no, I always look to add. So.
And they keep coming.
Yes.
As they should. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sweet Cheeks, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed this.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Ooh, very nice. How much? Hey, what can I say? My Anna inspires me to supreme silliness, but I hope she inspired you with her story and how she became a fitness instructor and aerobics teacher. Jazzarobex is her thing, and she's so good at all of it. It's so impressive to see her going and doing her thing and people flocking to her and taking her classes. It's always fun to see the smiles on their faces. I ever look around the room when we're doing a class and she says something or whatever is going on. I act a little goofy too. I can't help it. But it's fun. That's what you got to do. Enjoy the class. And you will. It's been so fun to be with this woman for so many years. I met her in 2002 when we started dating and married her in 2006. So it's been a while, folks. And it's so nice to see how it's trickled down to my stepdaughter Nicole and granddaughter Lucia. My stepdaughter now teaches yoga in New York. And Lucia has natural ability in her. It was so fun when she came down here to Florida last year. And I said, let's make a music video. Pick a song. And she picked Havana. And she just was a natural. But even taking Anna's classes, she knew the steps, followed along. It's great stuff. See, creativity can spread through the genes, darling. But anyway, I've been with her on her examinings, and it's amazing that I've had to sit and watch them as she walked around with the clipboard studying these hopeful fitness instructors of the future. And I knew right away if they were doing something wrong based on what she told me and what to look for. Like, wow, immediately you can tell if they need improvement or whatever. And it's important. Safety is very important. You're dealing with people's bodies, circulatory system, respiratory system, muscle groups. So you've got to be aware. And she knows it's great to see how she modifies a routine and make sure that everyone can do the routine no matter what. It's just a few steps lighter than everybody else, but you're still in the pack and going along with the choreography. And how we'll be driving along and she'll hear a song like, what is that song? I need that song. So I have to remember what it was and she'll start writing steps for the routine, and before you know it, she's got a routine down for that song. And to have her do the choreography for the dinner shows I was in was so special, because she just added a little extra spice to the mix, making the dance routines a little better, sharper, and so fun to do. So show her some love. Check her out on her Jazzarobex page on Facebook. And she does have a YouTube page also. So check that out. I'll put it in the show notes. Give her some love. Not too much love. That's my job, Ming. But you know what I mean. And if you're in the Spring Hill, Brooksville area, come check her out at Anytime Fitness in those areas. And if you like what you're listening to, subscribe. New episodes come out every week, so you'll get them fresh and early. And you can hear them, as always, on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. And I'm also on Instagram under InstantAlex70. And Twitter at The Real Alex Rudy. Except no substitutes. And we do have an Artist Matters Facebook page. Show some love. Support these artists. Give them some of your attention. Check out their episodes. And hope you enjoy more. Love to hear from more artists. And you will. So let's keep on going. I love doing this. It's been a blast so far, especially this episode. So thank you much for tuning in to the Artist Matters. And as always, no matter where you go, let your creativity flow.